It is the world's first, I said first, and only dark-skinned activist. The creator, the designer, the architect, the inventor of the first platform in history to fight to end what some people call colorism, but what I call darkism. And that's RASHIDA STROBER, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys share this video. And make sure you guys go to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com, and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. As well, you guys can make a donation to my Cash App. It's in the description to this live. The Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala, $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, that is $RASHIDA'Lala. Okay, so go support either by going to the website and downloading a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism, or make a donation to my Cash App, which is $RASHIDA'Lala. I hate being dark-skinned, and I would not wish being dark-skinned on my worst enemy. Now, I know a lot of you are going to come on here and have a problem with what I'm saying. You're going to say, Rashida, self-hater, you are stereotyping, you are making it bad for dark-skinned kids by saying this. You need to love your dark skin. Dark skin is beautiful. Dark skin this. Dark skin that. Diddly diddly do. Well, you know what? Y'all can say all of that. You can say whatever you want. But I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. And I'm giving it to you from my perspective, from my view. And my views on being a dark-skinned black female living in America, it goes up and it goes down. It changes. Some days I feel good about being dark-skinned. Some days I feel bad about being dark-skinned. Some days I'm on the fence about being dark-skinned. Some days it changes. It changes. And I feel that as a dark-skinned person, living in dark skin, living in the world, and having the experiences that I have experienced as a dark-skinned person, whether it be up or down or in between, it is my right to speak on how I'm feeling at any given moment of any given day about being dark-skinned. Nobody that's not dark-skinned, you don't get to tell me how to feel. And even the dark-skinned people, y'all don't get to tell me how to feel. I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. A lot of y'all sitting up here that's just coming on YouTube talking about dark skin, y'all ain't even know it was a thing to talk about dark skin. I made it possible for all y'all to come up on here and talk about being dark skinned. So you don't get to tell me that I shouldn't hate being dark skinned. You don't get to sit up here and tell me how I need to feel about being dark with all that fake praise of dark skin. Because a lot of y'all faking it. A lot of y'all coming on here praising dark skin and acting like you love being dark-skinned because you see that I created a lane. I created a lane on social media to get money. So a lot of y'all are fake. A lot of y'all are not sincere. So you people out there that are fake, that are not sincere, that did not create the dark-skinned lane, you do not get to tell me that I can't come on here and say that I hate being dark-skinned. You don't get to tell me that. I decide that. I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, RASHIDA STROBER. I created this platform. I made it possible for people to bring their ass up on social media and talk about their dark-skin experience. Before me, nobody was doing that. Nobody. Nobody. A lot of y'all like to see me up on here being upset. You're not happy unless I'm feeling upset. You don't feel good about your damn self unless you see me. You don't want to see me come up on my channel and be happy. So stop with the fake stuff. Stop with the fake praise. Stop with the, oh, RASHIDA STROBER, you supposed to be promoting how great dark skin is. Oh, Rashida Strober, you supposed to be saying good stuff about being dark skinned. You don't get to tell me that. I'm the world's first and only dark skin activist. I decide, not you. That's it. If I feel like today that the being a black dark skinned woman in America has driven me damn crazy, and I want to talk about it, and I want to say I don't like being dark skinned today, but I switch up tomorrow and start praising being dark skinned, I could do that because I created this platform. Put some respect on it. Quit trying to tell me how I should be the dark skinned activist when I created dark skin activism. See, when I drop dead off this fucking earth and I'm dead and gone, y'all motherfuckers gonna be the same one coming studying my goddamn work, profiting off of my fucking pain, profiting off of what I the legacy that I created, profiting off of my books, profiting off of my plays, profiting off of my social commentary. So you can't sit up here and tell me how I'm gonna be, how I'm gonna express myself. I'm not gonna damn allow that. I hate being dark skinned today. Damn it. Today, I hate being a dark-skinned black woman in America, in the world, because it's a bitch. It's hard being dark-skinned with short, nappy hair. Y'all don't like that? A lot of y'all don't like hearing me say that because you're in denial. You don't like it, and you don't want me to speak it. You don't want me to say it out my mouth. You want me to say something that's going to make you feel good. Well, I don't operate like that. I say what I feel at the time I'm feeling that way because I'm not no fake person. I don't have to come on YouTube and watch other fake struggle dark skin channels that's based off of Rashida Strober, the motherfucking dark skin activist. I ain't gotta copy you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers are copying me. You motherfuckers are baby Rashidas. I said baby Rashida Strober dark skin activist. Baby Rashida Strober dark skin activist. You not me. I ain't gotta copy you. You copying me. So I don't need to come with the fake dark skin love. I don't need to pimp dark skin. Okay? I don't need to do none of that. Because I created the whole fucking lane. Say thank you. Say thank you. All you plagiarizers, all you fake dark skin channels, you're fake. You're not the dark skin activists. It's only one. It's only one. And want me to be fake. Want me to sit up here and be like, oh, I just love being dark skinned. Ooh, it's so great being dark skinned. Ooh, all this melanin this, melanin magic. Y'all are so fucking fake. Well, if y'all want that lane of fakeness and acting like it's all good being dark skinned, you could have that. If I don't feel that way on a certain day, guess what? I'm not going to come on YouTube saying it to make y'all feel good. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm an honest person. And people don't like honesty. They like for you to lie and pretend and shuck and jive and be fake. Y'all not fit to get that from the dark skin activists. Y'all ain't never got that from the dark skin activists. It's hell being dark skinned. It's hard being dark skinned. If I was not a black dark skinned woman, I would have a damn easier life. And I've been saying this for years. I ain't got to copy nobody saying that. You motherfuckers been copying the dark skin activists. Let's get that cleared up. Anybody bringing their ass up on YouTube and social media, talk about how hard it is to be dark skinned, all y'all copying me. Because I've been saying the same shit for years. I've been consistent. I've been the dark skin activist. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Make a donation. The Cash App is $RASHIDA'S. $RASHIDA'S. The Cash App is in the description to this live. Some days I have good days where I feel all right about being dark skinned. Some days I do have good days. Some days, you know, I look in the mirror at myself, and I be like, oh, you know, you look good today. But some days, it's upsetting to me to be living as a dark-skinned black woman. Some days it's fucking hell. Some days I know that if I was a non-dark-skinned woman, my life would be so much easier. I would have so much more access. I would have so much more privilege. People would be nicer to me. My life would be easier. And y'all think that dark-skinned women are not supposed to have feelings. Well, I got feelings. Y'all think that dark-skinned women are just supposed to take it. Take whatever society gives. And you know, like in slavery, where the slaves, the enslaved Africans, the dark-skinned enslaved, they just took whatever came along with being dark-skinned. They was humble, they were quiet, and they didn't question their oppression. They didn't question the darkism. They just took it. And y'all think that that's how I'm supposed to be. That's what y'all think. But I'm not like that. I'm not going to sit here and be passive. I'm going to speak how I feel. If I'm having as a dark-skinned black person, I have bad days too. I'm entitled to my feelings. I'm entitled to not always feel good and happy. And I damn sure can't be an introverted dark-skinned black person, because y'all think that I'm supposed to always be, y'all think that as a dark-skinned people are always supposed to be turned up or talkative or we dancing all the time or behaving a certain way. No, I'm an introverted dark-skinned person. I'm introverted. I can't even be an introverted dark-skinned black person. Y'all expect me as a dark-skinned black woman to be a certain way. Ghetto, ratchet, hood. I can't be introspective. I can't be quiet. I can't be introverted. I can't be peaceful. I can't be against walking around in public with a bonnet on as a dark-skinned black person. I can't have any morals, any standards, any ethics. I have to be stuck in a certain way of being. And if I voice my concerns, if I voice my discontent as a dark-skinned black person, I'm the problem. And these are the things that make me sick and tired of being dark-skinned, because I can't just be. I can't have regular, normal human feelings as a human. I'm always looked at as somebody said that a part of non-black privilege is you don't have to think about being non-black. But I always have to think about being dark-skinned. I always have to think about when I like I was in the store today. I walk in the store, minding my business, just trying to do whatever I needed to do, and everybody just looking at me as if I did something. I walked in there quiet. I ain't said nothing. Minding my business. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. I'm not coming in there acting ratchet. I'm not coming in there with a bonnet on my head. I'm not coming in there doing all the stereotypical stuff that y'all love to accuse dark-skinned women of doing. I wasn't doing none of that. I was peaceful and I was quiet. Yet y'all people in the store still stopping to turn to look at me. And don't sit up here and say, oh, they just looking at you because you cute. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, they just looking at you because you pretty. Stop lying, y'all. I don't buy the bullshit. I don't buy it. No, I was being looked at because the people think that because I'm a dark-skinned woman, that somehow I'm some type of threat. That somehow I'm going to be engaged in some type of buffoonery. That's why they was looking at me like that. But y'all will sit up here and make excuses and try to tell me I'm the one with the problem, that it's all in my head, that somehow I've done something wrong. It is hell being dark-skinned. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't in this world. You could walk in the store minding your business. You could walk in the store just like any other person, wanting to get what you got and come out the store and go your way and be peaceful. Yet if you're dark-skinned, people are automatically looking at you, staring at you in the eye like you finna do something wrong. And I could tell by some of the, shout out to the people that support me, but I could tell by some of the comments that's coming on my chat. I can't read all of them because I'm driving. But I could tell by some of the people that's coming on my chat that y'all are in denial. Y'all are in denial. And y'all are part of the reason why I hate being dark skinned, because y'all sit up here acting as if what I'm saying is not true. Y'all are sitting up here acting as if what I am going through, which is my lived experience, is actually, I didn't live it. It never happened. Rashida, it never happened. Rashida, you're not going through that. Rashida, it's not your dark skin, you're the problem. I call it darkism denial. People are always denying it. And I believe that society, y'all love to sit up here and bash and talk about dark-skinned women that have, for example, mental illnesses. Mental illness is a very real thing in the black community. It's very real. But I believe that mental illness among dark-skinned black women is a unique phenomenon. I believe that the mental illness that dark-skinned black women experience in this country is exacerbated and sometimes I believe it's created by darkism. The way that we are treated. And some of you dark-skinned black women, y'all will sit there and disagree with what I'm saying and deny it because you just don't want the stereotypes to come onto you. You're in denial and you don't want people to look at you in a certain kind of way, but deep down inside, you know that even if you haven't experienced it, you know other dark-skinned women have experienced it. And a lot of you you're not compassionate. You don't care. You don't have no compassion towards other dark-skinned women who have experienced darkism because you yourself are either in denial about your experience or because you haven't experienced it, you cannot feel compassion towards another dark-skinned woman that has. And so all of these things exacerbate or even lead to or cause a special kind of mental illness among dark-skinned women. And why am I specifically speaking about that? Because I feel pity and empathy towards anyone that is experiencing mental illness. But I have a special empathetic nature towards dark-skinned women who experience it, because I know that we got some extra added stuff that's been added to the pot. I know that there's less empathy in terms of mental health treatment when it comes down to dark-skinned women. I know it's less. We're gonna get less of everything. And then the hardest pill to swallow is, you know, that you're not gonna get, when you do get access to the treatment, when a dark-skinned woman does get access to mental health treatment, you're not gonna, I don't feel you're gonna get the level of empathy, because understand that mental illness requires people to be empathetic. If you're not an empathetic person to a mentally ill person, don't be in the profession. If you're not gonna have genuine empathy from your heart, from your soul, and you're in any part of healthcare, any part of healthcare that deals with mental illness, you don't need to be in that field in general. But I know that being dark skinned, you're really not gonna get that empathy, because people are gonna automatically deem you to be bad or scary. She's scary. You gotta fear her. That's why it's baffling to me that dark-skinned black men think that they're the only ones in society that are viewed as a threat because they're dark-skinned. Newsflash, dark-skinned black women go through the same thing. Dark-skinned black women go through the same thing. What I find, the dark-skinned women that can halfway escape it is the ones that's slim and petite. Yeah, y'all can be mad. Y'all can be mad all y'all want. Y'all can be upset because I'm telling the truth. The dark-skinned women that are slim, the slim, soft-spoken, petite ones, and even if they're not soft-spoken, if they slim, if they slim and dark-skinned, then they might be able to get a little bit more compassion and empathy. Because unfortunately, if you big and black and dark-skinned, you're going to be looked at as with a little less compassion, a little less empathy, because you too big, you too fat, you too scary, you know. Or you're gonna be put in the category of a Rasputia. You know how these people like Eddie Murphy, who I think you need to hit my cash app. You need to be donating money to dark-skinned black women, because you done made millions of dollars off of dark-skinned women suffering. People like Eddie Murphy. In a lot of ways, I feel people like Eddie Murphy disgraceful, because you're profiting off of dark-skinned women who are heavyset. You're profiting off of their pain. They get a double whammy, triple whammy: dark skin, female, and overweight. They get this discrimination in 3 forms. But yet, people like Eddie Murphy, y'all profit off of them. I ain't never seen no heavyset, light-skinned character depicted in the same way as a Rasputia, or even with Tyler Perry, Medea, or who else? Martin Lawrence. I ain't never seen these black men create characters that are light skinned. Y'all love to come from fucking dark skinned women. Why are these characters dark skinned women? I'm mad about it. I'm pissed off about it. It pisses me the fuck off. It pisses me the fuck off. You don't like me yelling? I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You're not living in my skin as a dark skinned black woman. And I be coming on here trying not to curse. God knows my heart. God knows I be having intentions not to come on here cursing. I don't want to do that. But I'm in pain. I'm in pain over dark skin discrimination. And I hate being dark skinned. Now tomorrow, I might love being dark skinned. Tomorrow I might have a better day. And you laughing, you sitting up here laughing, tough, whatever your name is. I can't really see your name because I'm driving. But it's not funny. Like, I don't know why you would come on here and laugh about it and joke about it when I'm sitting up here telling you what it is. This is another reason why I hate being dark skinned. Nobody takes our experiences seriously. No, this person is coming in my chat laughing, saying I'm tweaking. Why is it that people want to see dark-skinned women doing bad? Why do you want to see me do bad? Why do you want to see me tweak? Why do you want to see me go off? Why is that? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's evil. People like you love to see dark-skinned women doing bad. Love to see dark-skinned women down. People like you love that. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I told y'all I was driving and running errands. Don't go nowhere. While I'm gone, I would like for you guys to do several things. I want you to go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also make a donation. I would like to get at least 2 donations before I end this live. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala, $RASHIDA'Lala. And my Cash App is found in the description to this live. Don't go nowhere, y'all. on here. Hey, y'all. I'm back. Hey, y'all. Let's see what's being said here. You said, Tough Squads TV said definitely has been traumatized by a racist encounter or something. Where have you been? It's been like this for years. Civil rights movement, Rosa Parks, MLK. So why are you on this? Let me just tell you something. I get so tired. Okay, Toughs. Let me tell you something, Toughs. Hold on. I told y'all I was out and about making some moves here, so y'all gotta kind of like bear with me. Toughs. That's another thing too. I'm gonna keep addressing this, and you kind of like bringing it up. So that's why I'm gonna say something about it again. You know, and this is no disrespect to Rosa Parks, but another reason why I hate being dark skinned is the fact that dark skinned women do not get credit for stuff that we actually create, and people don't want to credit us because we're dark skinned. That's another reason why. So you know, you talked about these issues that have been going on, and you know, you talked about the civil rights movement, and you just mentioned Rosa Parks. And I know the reason why you're mentioning Rosa Parks is because we have been taught that Rosa Parks, who is a light-skinned woman with good hair, and again, I want to say loud and clear, I am not disrespecting Rosa Parks. She is an elder, and she has passed away, and I don't disrespect elders and people that have passed away. I'm only dealing with facts. The people that were running the civil rights movement utterly disrespected dark-skinned women by not giving Claudette Colvin the credit for being the first, before Rosa Parks, to refuse to give up her seat. That is a form of disrespect. It is another reason that supports why I hate being dark-skinned. Dark-skinned women face a different kind of unique form of discrimination. Okay, hold on one second. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm out and about running errands. But I just had to get out what I gotta say. Y'all be saying, why you don't go live? I be busy. And then when I'm out and about, I try to stop and give my commentary, but I be in the middle of stuff. So y'all gotta bear with me. But the point that you brought up, every time we talk about civil rights, y'all always talking about non-dark skinned women. Y'all don't want to give a dark-skinned woman like Claudette Colvin, she can't get credit for being the first to refuse to give up her seat. Y'all want to give all the credit in the world to non-dark-skinned women. That is an example of the unique forms of darkism and discrimination that I be talking about, that dark-skinned women face, which makes me hate being dark-skinned. And I don't hate my actual skin tone. I hate the socio-political, economic ramifications that come along with being dark-skinned. We just never get our just due. It's always a fucking fight. I cannot just wake up and show me a bunch of dark-skinned women in America that wake up daily and they're peaceful. They ain't got to fight. They got a good husband. They got a nice house. They got financial security. That they could just wake up and just be. Show me a fucking dark-skinned woman like that. And I'm talking about a bunch of them. I ain't talking about one or goddamn two. Don't tell me about no outliers. Don't tell me about no tokens. Y'all ain't gonna be able to find dark-skinned women. And I'm talking about a large number of dark-skinned women that are living a calm, quiet, peaceful life where they are being taken care of and ain't got nothing to worry about. Show me where them dark-skinned women at in America. Reading some of y'all comments. Hey, not anyone business. Hey, Pasha Marie. I don't know who Nikola Tesla is, not anyone business. Let me say, I'm shouting out everybody that's on here, even if you disagree. Lavelle Hampton, what? Lavelle, what is that got to do with anything? Lavelle, you tripping? Lavelle, sit up here worry about what kind of car I got. What the hell? Wait a minute. Hold on, Lavelle. Lavelle, are you still here, Lavelle? Lavelle, are you still here, Lavelle? Lavelle want me to be riding in a hoopty. This is why I say I hate being dark skinned. Lavelle, y'all seen Lavelle comment on here? Y'all can go back and read Lavelle. Lavelle, if you on here, you know what you said. Lavelle, why do you want me to be riding around in a broke down? You want me to be running out of gas, Lavelle? That'll make you happy. If I went live on the side of the road, I was running out of gas, my car was breaking down, Lavelle, would that make you happy? And Lavelle telling me I got to be riding in a hoop. This is the fucked up part about it. They want dark-skinned black women to be living rough and fucked up in order to get cash outs. I can't, if I was light-skinned, and if I was, I see light-skinned women, non-dark-skinned women on YouTube all the time. They be on here showing off what they got, and y'all be giving them cash outs. But Lavelle want me to be riding around in a hoopty, then I ran out of gas, sitting on the side of the road, hot, thirsty, hungry, looking ugly, looking tall from the floor up. And that's the only way I can ask for a cash out. Lavelle, that's not right, Lavelle. This is why I hate being dark-skinned. Lavelle up here worrying about the kind of car I'm driving. It's a damn shame. Lavelle, what is you talking about? I don't know. I think Lavelle must have left, but I just read your comment, and I think you are wrong for coming at me like that. I think you are wrong for not wanting me to ask for cash apps. Every content I've been on, I'm the longest running colorism channel on YouTube that everybody done stole from. Why can't I ask for cash apps when everybody has based their colorism commentary and channels off of me? When everybody done capitalized off of me, but I'm wrong for coming on my channel saying hit the cash app. When people done made a lot of money off of me, Lavelle, do you not understand that? This is why I hate being dark skinned. And I honestly wouldn't wish being dark skinned on anybody. Because you're going to struggle. People going to hate on you. People going to make negative false assumptions on you. People going to lie on you. People going to make up stuff on you. People are going to mistreat you. People are going to think that you're not deserving of a good life. You're going to have to fight hard and work hard for every damn thing you get. And they still going to say that you ain't deserve a damn thing. They ain't going to want to see you happy. They ain't going to want to see you live a soft life. Especially if you're a dark-skinned woman. They want to see you struggle. They want to see you upset. They want to see you in prison. They want to see you in trouble. They want to see you always whining and crying. They want to see you with a bunch of baby daddies, with a bunch of kids you can't take care of. They want to see you in the hood. They don't never want to see you doing good. It's sad. I hate being dark-skinned. And I don't care if you're offended by it and you don't like me saying it. I don't care if you're uncomfortable, because some of y'all are very uncomfortable by me saying I hate being dark-skinned. I wish I was born not dark-skinned. Yeah, that's how I feel. You mad about the way I feel? Deal with it. If what I'm saying strikes a nerve and upsets you, then what I'm saying must be the truth. What I'm saying must hold some truth to it. What I'm saying must hold a lot of truth to it, right? Because you're so triggered by it. You're so triggered by it. Anyway, y'all, it's just life in general. You saying what caused it? Am I triggered today? I am. I am, Pasha. Thanks for asking that question. It's just life in general. It's life in general. Being a dark-skinned woman, living under an oppressive system. I'm oppressed. I'm oppressed. Just life in general, y'all. That's it. That's really what it is. It's life in general. I'm oppressed. I'm an oppressed, dark-skinned black woman. And I'm not afraid to say it. To be dark-skinned and female is to be oppressed. To be dark-skinned and female is to deal with issues that other women would never have to deal with. They would never have to go through it. They would never understand it. That's why some of y'all coming for me, because you would never understand what it's like to walk into a store and you ain't did nothing to nobody. And everybody turn around looking at you like you finna do something bad. That's what triggered me, Pasha. That's what triggered me. I walked into a store today. I was minding my business. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I ain't bothering nobody. I ain't caused no harm to nobody. I came in there thinking about what I had to do, just like a white person, an Indian person, an Asian person, any other skin tone. But I'm not giving the same benefit of the doubt of just walking into a store being a regular, normal human being. That's what triggered me. I can't just be a dark-skinned person and live a normal life. That's triggering. That's what makes me say I fucking hate being dark-skinned. I'm sorry, Sasha, that I mispronounced your name. Your name is written in cursive, and it's so very small that I could barely see it. That's why I mispronounced it. But I didn't do it on purpose. My apologies. And I wouldn't wish dark skin on no fucking body. Y'all sit up here having these baby showers. Y'all birthing these dark-skinned babies into this world. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not coming to your baby shower. I'm not coming to your baby shower. I'm not finna sit up here and praise it, because what you're doing is you're bringing another human being that's, if they dark-skinned, to cause them to suffer. And you're in denial about it. And I throw the suffering in y'all face. I am the personification of that suffering. I am that suffering that you don't want to recognize. My mom had me. My dad had me. They procreated me. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that. That's why I'm anti-natalist. That goes into my anti-natalist belief. I'm going to stay anti-natalist, because all you're doing is birthing dark-skinned babies into suffering. They're going to become adults, and they could end up suffering like me. Yeah, that baby may bring your ass happiness. Oh, I always wanted a family. It's all about you and what you want. But you're not thinking about years down the line when that dark-skinned baby grows up and becomes an adult, and the shit that they're going to have to go through. You're not thinking about that. Y'all ain't thinking about that. Because you don't give a damn. You don't care. You only care about what makes you happy. Creating your family. Selfish. These were non-black people looking at me like I'm going to come in there and take something and steal something out the store. Why would I do that? I have no intentions of doing that. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. And I know I'm a good person. I'll never let people take that away from me because you want to stereotype me because I'm dark skinned. You want to stereotype me because I'm black, dark skinned with short nappy hair. And these things make me hate being dark skinned living in this society. It creates and exacerbates mental illnesses amongst dark-skinned women. Thank God I have been strong enough. I'm too good to do drugs or drink alcohol. I'm strong enough not to do shit to cover up my suffering. I deal with it head on. And it might come out in me yelling and screaming and talking loud on my YouTube channel. But I ain't on no drugs. I ain't never did no drugs a day in my fucking life. You mad? Because you want me to be a dark-skinned drug addict? Okay, Sam, how you know that? Are you dark-skinned and female, Sam? How can you? This is what I hate being dark-skinned. Because I have people always coming trying to tell me what people's intentions were and how they were looking at me, and they want to dismiss my feelings. Sam, you are not going to sit here and tell me how I feel. Castleford, you are not going to sit here and dismiss my feelings either. Thank you, Loca Puente, for saying that you don't dismiss my feelings. Shout out to the people that are not dismissing how I feel. Because that's what makes me angry, that I can't be heard. That my feelings and experiences and what I'm going through being dark-skinned is people wants to dismiss it and say it's not existing and find other reasons. That is what makes me upset. When you sit here and you dismiss my dark skin, my darkism. You're dismissing my feelings. You're telling me that I don't have a right to feel the fucking way that I feel. That is what makes me mad. That is what makes me say, fuck being dark skinned. I don't want to walk in stores and get funny looks. I don't want that. I want to be left alone. I want to be treated like a normal, regular shopper. I don't need the extra. I don't need you looking at me because I'm dark-skinned thinking that I'm coming in there to do something nefarious. I don't need that. This is one of the reasons why I don't like to go in stores. Because I'm tired of dealing with the darkism bullshit. Every time I come up out my house, I got to deal with it. The only time I get peace is if I stay in the fucking house and don't have to deal with you, mean, darkest, racist human beings. Y'all are the fucking problem. And then when I speak on it and I say what's going on, I have people that say, oh no, that's not the reason. You're dismissing everything I'm saying. It even happens to soft-spoken. I could be soft-spoken. I don't even be saying nothing. I just walk in there. I don't say nothing. You need soft-spoken. You don't have to say nothing. You could be quiet. You still gonna get it. You don't have to say nothing. Thank you. I appreciate your empathy. Tough Squads TV, I appreciate your empathy as well. You said I totally understand 100%, but I was just saying It's been like that for years. Instead of letting it bother you, ignore it. It's never going to change. Well, that's why I told you when I started this video out, I did say some days I have good days. And some days I do ignore it. And some days I can just like move forward. But you can't always ignore it. You can't always ignore your feelings. You can't always just walk into a store, for example, and people looking at you and ignore. I ignore it a lot. In fact, I spend more time ignoring the bullshit, the darkism, than paying attention to it. But there are some times when it's so upsetting to me and it bothers me so much that I need to talk about it. I need to say, this is fucking bothering me. I need to talk about the darkism. I need to say, damn, I hate being dark skinned. Because I know that if I wasn't dark skinned, I probably wouldn't be going through this. Oh, that's true, Chris Reed. Thank you for the thank you for your super chat. I appreciate that. But that's it, y'all. That's all I really want to say. I got to get out of here because I got some other errands I got to run, and I kind of stopped and pulled over so I could read some of the comments and talk to y'all a little bit more freely. But that's it. That's what I got to say today. Yes, I was triggered. Some of y'all do realize that I was triggered, and you called it out, and you were right. Yeah, I was. You can like the video. This is how you can support the channel. You can like the video. You can share the video. You can go to my website, which is darkiskinactivist.com, and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. You can also make a donation. I would like for you all to make donations. I never get enough donations. That bothers me a lot. And I know it's darkism. I believe that if I was not dark skinned and I was saying the same things, I would get hella way more donations. So please make a donation to my Cash App. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala, $RASHIDA'Lala, and that's $RASHIDA'LALA, $RASHIDA'LALA. And it is raining so hard out here, so I don't want to be, when I start back driving, I don't want to be talking while I'm driving because I got to pay attention because it's raining. But I want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen, even if you disagree. I want to say thank you to the people that understand and don't mind my frustration and my rant. I really do appreciate you more than you think I do. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. Once again, darkiskinactivist.com. Go there, download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. The Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. It's found in the description to this live. Make a donation. Thank you for watching, and good night.